IVC, Dalegate 433 here to do my next episode in the Lost in the Collection series, where I delve back into the collection and pull out records that have been languishing on the shelves for at least 5 years. Today is, well, this episode is being recorded in September 2021, so I'm actually picking some records that I know I last listened to or spun on vinyl certainly in September 2016, and I've picked here 5 releases that I actually got in 2016, so chances are I got them, spun them a few times. September was the last time I spun them, and then they've sat on the shelves since. So let's get on with the records. First up is this release. This is a box of the XTC Skylarking album. I bought this from the Burning Shed site, and it's 30 years. So the original Skylarking album came out in 1986. 30 years since then. So this is 2-disc 45 RPM version of the album. The only addition to the original UK releases, this has got Dear God on it. It's also got a CD in here, and a booklet, which the CD is the updated reverse polarity correction CD, also incorporating Dear God. So yeah, so I spun this again, obviously, and sounded absolutely fantastic. And this is one of my certainly top 3 XTC albums. So why have I not played it for so long? Well, probably because I've also got the CD, DVD surround version. I've also got a CD version. I've also got an original UK issue of this that I picked up a few months after buying this. So this is not my go-to version. However, having listened to it, it's the best sounding version I've got. So I'm not now going to become a 45 RPM audiophile collector. I've got very few, and I'm not particularly a fan of them. So I'd rather put up with a slight reduction in audio quality for the sake of the convenience of not having to get up and flip the record over every 2 songs. But great to listen to that. Next up, an original 67, 68 Box Tops, Cry Like a Baby. This is the only Box Tops album I've got. I picked it up at a record fair. Do like the Box Tops. Like Alex Chilton's voice, love the song The Letter. So this album came out after they had the big hit with The Letter. The original sort of US release of this doesn't have The Letter on it. This is a UK version, and they've tacked it onto the end of side 1, which I'm happy about because I haven't got it on vinyl in any other form. So yeah, it's an enjoyable pop, blue-eyed soul, if you like, album. Alex Chilton's voice is great here. So Alex Chilton obviously went on to Big Star. I often make the comparison between Alex Chilton and Steve Winwood from Spencer. When he started in Spencer Davis Group a couple of years before this, Keep On Running. I think Keep On Running and The Letter are 2 fantastic songs sung by very young vocalists who sounded much older than their years in those songs. Very strong vocals, and obviously both went on to greater things. Next up is one of my favourite genres, folk rock, psych folk. This is Galley Beggar and their album Silence and Tears. Came out in 2015. I bought this in 2016, obviously. I got this from Rise Above Records. I got it limited. I think I ordered the limited, or bought the limited, I think 160 or 150 or 250 issues. Great in the vein of that turn of the sort of 60s into 70s folk rock, folk psych, sort of your Trees, your Fairport Convention. Really good, modern. they do, you know, some self-penned, but some, you know, some adaptations or arrangements of folk staples like Jack Orion and Geordie, for example. Really good. Next up is this album by the Irish band Pugwash. It's called Play This Intimately As If Among Friends. So Pugwash, been around for quite a few years now. I've got another vinyl release by them, a CD release and a best of CD release as well. Yeah, really enjoyable. There's, you know, so it's very mixed in styles. I would say you hear at different times in different songs XTC, the Kinks, the Beatles, and ELO in their songs. Would be the back cover. So and yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure lots of you are very familiar with Pugwash. Thomas Walsh, their sort of main songwriter and lead singer, also teamed up with Neil Hannon to form the Duckworth Lewis method. So you can also kind of experience, if you like, certainly the lead singer in that. So finally is this album. This is the artist The Carousels and Love Changes Like the Seasons. It's pretty much sounds like it looks. It's a neo-psych jangle pop album. I bought it from Sugar Bush Records, UK label. I was buying quite a lot from them around this time. They do a lot in that kind of jangle, indie jangle, neo-psych style. So yes, this has also got some sort of country rock, sort of leanings in it. I probably prefer the poppier, neo-psyche, jangly stuff to the countryer stuff, but overall, a nice listen. So that's the 5. Good week, good month. Probably need to. So I'll certainly be doing them. These at least monthly. I'll see if I've got time not to up it. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting a losing battle. The non-listened to will grow at a rate beyond the listening capacity that I'm able to achieve. But at least I'm making a dent in it anyway. So yeah, cheers VC. Thanks. Bye.